What if the worst season could be the one shaping you the most?
Three, two, one. Hi. Sorry. Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Who would have thought? One, two, three. Definitely not me. I did think that at the first I'll look at myself and be like, but it's refreshing to see, you know, how all I wanted was, a sense of belonging, a sense of, yeah, that's it. Regardless of with editing mistakes. I promise I'm actually getting better. You just never know. By the third video, we might be onto something. But yeah, if you're new to this channel, hi, and if you're a returning bloomer just like me, welcome to still becoming, you know, our evolving, immaculate, astonishing process into becoming, unveiling just like an onion, every single phase. Okay, enough chit chat, let's get right into it. We spend so much time focusing on the why. The why this, the why that, the why this. I did that. I am guilty, very much guilty. But we've not actually taken a deep breath to pause and focus on the word is being built, the word is being refined, the word is being renewed. The world says, or rather, there is an adage that says, behind every successful man lies a woman. I believe that behind every successful woman lies our inner strength, our inner resilience, our inner grace that every woman carries. But why is it so easy to deviate into this line that is not even healthy for our mental state? Four hidden problems that we women will manage to hijack. It's bad enough, it's easy. Buy one, get four, get three free. And then we just buy four of them. And these are detrimental to our mental stability. We fixate so much on the outcomes that is perceived, right? We put so much into timeline definition. We pour so much into visible progress. And then when these things do not align, the why is triggered. Why me? Why now? Why then? Why am I not there yet? And then when these questions do not have immediate answers, it begins to, trigger a lot that is not meant to. I was a victim at some point. I think I asked myself, why me for 1,000 times? But then, we need to ask ourselves a deeper question. Don't get me wrong, these are questions that puts us on a scale of checks and balance time to time. But where it's not yielding the energy that is needed to feed into your stability, it becomes more of a problem, more of a cause than a solution. And then, why don't we ask ourselves this instead? What if the focus is misplaced? What if the internal work matters much more than we assume? What if while we are waiting, something more is shifting? What if while we are pushing for something to happen, something deeper is already forming? Over the years of my seasons, I have grown and I've experienced quite a lot, which has made me to understand that strength formed in layers cannot be bought. Strength built in seasons beyond explanation. There's no price tag to it. What doesn't break you? The results, not just what we want to see. And I get it. Life is all about what do you have. Show me a result. That's the way the world is wired, which is why the pressure is there. Life is all about what you have to offer, which is valid. But life is more than that. I tell you that today. There are so many things that are formed in these seasons that you cannot get it. Perhaps in, the obvious. And what are these things? Resilience, strength, emotional capacity. As we women, our life is wired into phases, like I said. From a girl to a lady to, to a wife, to a mom. But before all of that, we are ourselves. Before all of that, I believe that something is always forgotten. Before we assume responsibilities that the world has placed upon us, and we also place upon ourselves, there is one that we tend to forget, which is we as women. Us at every phase, at every layer that we evolve into. Why we chase the desired state, which is beautiful, we undermine the strength that is built. Perhaps as a lady in waiting to get her first admission, trying first time, second time, third time. The first person that went into the hall is not the second person that is going again, neither is it the third. She's changing, she's evolving, she's growing. Perhaps it's that she's never been. We do not see it, or rather we do not celebrate that. For a lady looking for her first job after the 100th application, the lady that applied the first time is not the one that applied the 100th for the 100th time. She has changed so much, and all of this are what propels us onto greater things. All of this are the materials, all of this are the strategies that we need, but because they are not visible, we undermine them. Whereas they are the ones that set us apart. They are the ones that grows us beyond what the world wants to. They are the ones that nourishes us. And that's why it is imperative to pay attention to this trivial and delicate objectives that we gain, because for every season there's never a loss. Your visa rejection could be a loss on paper, but within your soul you have won, because what will make you try again? What will make you move to another thing? That is a formation. I had seasons where nothing looked like there was nothing moving. I've had seasons where it felt like I was still. I've had seasons where it felt like, okay, life owes me an explanation. But beyond all of that, I was able to navigate. I was able to tap from within. I was able to touch that which the world tried to break. I was able to hold firm and push through. And after that process, it taught me a lot. It made me much more than I thought I was. It pushed me beyond my limit. It made me unbreakable, unshakable. And despite the result came and was still not what I envisioned, it still made me know that this is not me. This is not the end. Rather, this is a transit. This is a process. And to be able to navigate from that has been a beautiful process. I'm not saying it won't hurt. I'm not saying it won't stink. I'm not saying it won't bite. But ensure that it doesn't hurt too long. Ensure that it doesn't stink too long. Ensure that the pain does not go deeper than it should. The truth about validation, the world seeks external validation. Who is the beautiful woman on the top 100 most influential women? Society celebrates outcomes. It's beautiful, but we need to also understand that that outcome couldn't have been possible if not for the woman beneath. And beneath that woman is her strength, her resilience, her emotional capacity that has evolved over the course of this time. So I believe that behind the scenes, just as much as the result itself. There was a time when I was trying to apply for something and I didn't get it. I waited, I think, because I was expected, I thought it was going to come through. And so there was so much ambiguity I wasn't desperate, but it was almost like, yes, I'm ready. I got everything sorted out, only for me to wake up to this hot piping letter of rejection. And I just laughed about it and I was like, okay, I'm going the third time. This didn't happen at my first trial. This happened, I think, second or third. The first time, I hid it away from my parents for a long time before I could even show it to them because I was dejected. But going again and failing again pushed me much more beyond my limit than I even thought was possible. Because I said that between me and you, there's only one person that will give up. And say this, that no season is permanent. Of course. But who we are becoming, the we before, the we after, is much, much more important than the result. Because every season is temporary. It's in the scriptures. So why not let us shift that energy into who am I becoming in this process? Is this going to be the me that I'm proud of in the long term? Is this going to be the me that becomes, the me that I thought I'll never become? The habit, the trait, the attitude, they are all developing. And they are the tools that we need that cannot be bought. Because not every valuable is visible. Not everything that is delayed is denied. Some of the most important growth that has made us who we are today and who is still going to be a drive for us for who we are becoming are things that have happened quietly, but are have happened in the unseen. As such, you're being shaped in ways greater, but you do not see it yet. For every delay, for every trial, for every tribulation, for every process, for every seasons of doubt, for every seasons of rejection, for every season of you're not good enough, for every season of please try again later, for every season of error, for every season of no, there is a greater yes that is being formed. And as long as you continue to feed that soul, as long as you continue to feed and nourish that part, it would boom, it would evolve, and it will be times 10 of the no's. It will be times 10 of the nays. It will be times 10 of the not available. Anyway, so let us try to embrace every season and pay attention to what am I learning? What is this teaching me? What is this pushing me forward? For every season, there's never a waste in it. It is on us to make sure that we tap. Maybe what you're waiting for would come. Of course it will. But who you're becoming is far more important, because that you is what is needed to sustain the process, to sustain the result. Thank you. So if this navigates with you, do not hesitate to join me on this journey. It's not going to be perfect. There would be the lows, the highs, but most importantly, we are celebrating every part, because they are shaping us, they are pushing us into who we are becoming.
A season that comes with its own shedding, breaking, taking. Pause for a sec. What is it giving in respect of it all? Renewing, strength, building, molding? Yes, that's it.